check in with her now.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports. LaVell Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cowboys offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the sophomore running back. This is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Finds his man. It's Barnes. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Coleman open on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs tackling ability.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Still on his feet at the 40. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Piles through the defense. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, BYU! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Page. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got the first down himself. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Green. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Slings it downfield. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Just plowing ahead. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
BYU now into the red zone. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So...
Touchdown, Cougars! Into the end zone for 6. Lining up to add another.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Page. And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got it behind the line. It's Young. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. To the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Page. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. back to pass.
And as you start to settle into games as a play caller, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Young. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Phillips. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. BYU right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He makes the catch. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout taken by BYU at second. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It is good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Trying to set the tone with the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Looking for space, it's Martin. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now he's looking to throw it. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They boot it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking to throw for it. Finds his man. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. And he's dragged down.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one,
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Cougars sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Lyons. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. It's a draw. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Pressure coming. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Hands it off. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down there.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd down team. Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Bachmeier. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to run it to the right. Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. He is stuffed on fourth down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football.
And now the ball is free in the end zone. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David...
Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to him on the ground. Hard running there. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And